Hello everybody, we are on the road to 3K iRating here. This is our
Waiting on the
first race.
final
We got
car of the
a
grid.
Ferrari GT3 challenge race at Zolder. Pretty strong track, I like this track. We did a good qualifying, we're P3. We're the number 4 car, so realistically we should be challenging for the podium. Maybe even a win is on the cards here for this race. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I got absolutely caught napping on that restart. I got gapped, but it's all right. We just got to lock in. If I just do a consistent, solid race, I'll probably be able to stay with these guys. Maybe they'll make a mistake. Maybe we can be there for the win at the end. Yeah, we did not lock in, unfortunately. I don't even know what happened. I don't know how I lost the rear there. I went through that corner so many times, and I never lost the rear. I don't know how that happened. I'm kind of struggling here because I don't want to reverse onto the racing line in front of TJ Harder. But now we are good to go, and we are last. We are cooked right now. We did have kind of a scary moment here. Kevin Segovia 2. Almost, he bids it in the wall. It almost comes back and hits us. That was kind of a butt clencher. But yeah, not going to lie, nothing really happened that race. We were just kind of riding around at the back. We do pass this guy on the last quarter for P8. He just was like, all right, I'm finna head out. He had had enough, just like me. All right, so P8 could have been worse, like realistically, considering we binned it. By the way, I was looking at the track map. I'm convinced that this language is an inside joke. Like, what is turn 8? Boulder Hogger Splot. What? There's no way this is an actual language people can understand. Like, I think they just all spam words on the keyboard, and then
Everybody
they
should push
are like,
their
haha,
push to
wouldn't it be
pass to
so
test
funny
it.
if we just did that and made
Good luck.
everyone else think it's a real language?
Send it.
All right, we're here for race number 2. We got Super Formula at Spa. We didn't qualify, but we're kind of a high number, so we don't start that far back. That guy just flies off to the left. We got people flying off to the right. We are just trying to survive here at turn 1, which thankfully we do. And we kind of get the sniff of a run here on Henry Moore, so we turn on the overtake. I'm kind of hoping it like pushes me further ahead of him before the braking zone, but it doesn't. He's still there. We give him a lot of space. You know, it's lap 1 of 19, so long race. We don't want to just dive bomb him. We almost have to like brake to avoid him through Puan here. He is pretty slow. We're gonna show him we are here. We are taking the inside for this corner, and he backs out, which is like smart, good racing. Now we are onto the back of Wyatt Peffley at the end of the lap. We've already caught up to him. He makes a little bit of a mistake going into the bus stop, which helps us really close up. And now we're gonna try to focus on getting a good run out of turn 1, La Source.
Alright, looks like you're in the top 10.
You can see the red light flashing on the back of Wyatt's car. That means he's on the overtake, using it to try to get past Dion here. And we kind of like try to follow him through, but we have to lift off, otherwise we'll run into the back of him. We leave plenty of space through these corners because we're side by side with Dion, and he kind of forces us wide here, which, like, fair enough. Probably shouldn't have been there on the outside. But then we kind of get dived by Henry here. Brother, chill. I honestly thought we were going to make contact and that was going to be my race over. But it's fine. We're fine. And we are just trying to get back to Dion and Wyatt here. And then on the next lap, we've already caught up to them. We get a really good run through Eau Rouge here. We're in the slipstream of Dion, who's in the slipstream of Wyatt, and we're going to go 3 wide down the Kemmel Straight. I think I have the best run here, so I'm feeling pretty confident, and I have the inside. Dion backs out, but good old Wyatt is sticking it around the outside, but he kind of goes deep, which compromises him for this corner, and oh my goodness. Look at that move. We're going to need a replay of that move. We put brother in the blender here. But unfortunately, he ran into the back of us. The next quarter.
All clear, all clear. Or on your right. Good go, wheel there. Still there. Hold clear on the right.
Yeah, unfortunately, we did receive a back shot from Wyatt there. I was just moving back on the racing line because I had cleared him on that straight. I broke at my normal braking point. I felt like he broke a little bit late. But now you can see, you heard from our engineer, we have wheel damage. We are turning right in the straight. Luckily, our rear wing is still intact. And I kind of like this damage because the car is rotating really well through the right-hand corners, but it's also really stable through the left-hand corners, which kind of works around this track. Now, we're going to skip ahead to lap 10 here. Nothing has really happened. We've just been increasing the gap to the car behind. We're up to P4 now because some people in front of us crashed out. But we have caught up to our old friend Wyatt Peffley, who you can see the rear of his car flashing. He's on the overtake button. I don't know if he's mad, if he feels like I caused the accident with him where he just missed his braking point and went into the back of me, or if he's mad that his ankles are still at that corner we just passed. What I do know is that he isn't doing what he's supposed to be doing as a car a lap down to me and letting me go. He is making it very difficult, even using the overtake on the straight, trying to stay ahead, which is kind of funny. We're in P4. We have a huge gap to the car behind. We're probably not going to catch the car in front of us. I'm just going to treat him like the hind legs of a donkey. Just try to not get in a crash. I don't really care about forcing a move on him. I mean, look, he's running wide there. He's going to make a mistake all by himself, but I'm not going to force a move and ruin my race with his shenanigans.
Nice livery, Dion.
Got one on your left.
Are you up the same one?
The exact
Keep
same
right
one.
there.
It's awesome.
All clear, all clear.
I'm probably not going to fight you for this position, man. I'll give it to you in a safe spot.
Okay, hopefully you weren't too distracted by the fact that this guy is a lap down and racing me. Like, he could have just let me go through there. We have an insane strategy by Scott here. He complimented Dion's livery, and that kindness, Dion just said, I'm not going to fight you for the position. I'm going to let you go. So Scott is really out here playing chess.
You want it on the front, on the main straight, or into the chicane?
Yeah, I'll get it into the chicane. I've got a little more top end than you do.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice livery, bro.
Thank you. Just stick onto my draft. Let's go.
So he not only gave him the position, he asked him where he wanted it. That is borderline glazing from Dion. But anyways, we have a run here. We're on the overtake. He's on the overtake. Thank you for that, Wyatt. He forces us onto the grass there. Like, brother, you are befuddling to race against. But we have the inside here, and I just know. Oh, look, he tries it around the outside. And then he almost hits me, runs himself off the track. Thankfully, we were finally able to get past that guy. We just did solid, clean laps to the end, and we actually finished on the podium in P3. So that was a good race. I definitely like that better than crashing out lap 1. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching.
It's over.